And just like that, we are back. Another episode of the Beerly Hoops podcast here at the Beerly Sports Network. I'm Trev Scott, joined as always with YOTB Dort, here to talk to you about the latest hoops news, covering the NBA and occasionally some college basketball. Before we get into all that, Dort, how's it going? How you doing this week?
Glad to be back, man. If you guys missed it, you could find me on Beerly Football. I don't know when that's going to be out, but I was on Beerly Football today talking fantasy. So we live. Beerly Hoops, you already know how we get down, man. We're on YouTube now. We're doing shit on TikTok now. We're actually putting out consistent content, boys. So, I mean, if you've had faith in us, if you've had faith in Beerly, we're executing.
So you thought it was the year of the beer. It's really the year of the beer now. Like
now
really
it is.
Coming to fruition.
It's a beer boy summer. You already know how we get down.
It's a beer dog summer. You know?
No, it's not. And then lastly, I just want to give a special warm fuck you to Beerly Baseball.
Oh, okay. As you should every week.
Every week. I'm going to the Dodger game though today. So go Dodgers.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do a couple plugs as well. Make sure to follow our account on Twitter at Beerly Hoops and the overall sports account at Beerly Sports on Twitter. And NBA Finals. No, Dort Report. Yeah, let's jump into that Dort Report. First things first.
We can go into the Dort Report, whatever you want, man. We're here. Let's go quick Dort Report, man. We're gonna be talking about what's going on in the NBA currently. Not related to the finals. To start, people are saying OG Anunoby's unhappy with the Raptors. Do you think that's a smokescreen or is that legit?
Nah, that's legit. They've been waiting on him. They've been having high expectations for him for years, and bro, he has done nothing. I don't even know if he has a jump shot. And they got Scotty Barnes now. It's not like his minutes are gonna go up. Yeah, you should be unhappy. Find a new home. Go to the Pacers.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the change of scenery. I guess we could just get into another one. Kobe White as well. They're saying is on the trade block. I think Kobe White is the type of player where if he gets traded, he could thrive. I just don't think Chicago's his home.
I agree. He needs to go somewhere where he can play because he can be useful. He's not as effective as Lonzo, and he might not even be as effective as Alex Caruso. But yeah, another player where a change of scenery would be a great thing for him, probably.
He'd be a good Laker. Thoughts?
Yeah, I can see it.
Just another bucket. They need buckets, and I think that would be a good spot for him. I also think there's a lot of trade news I feel like going on right now.
Yeah, it's about to be the offseason.
I mean, let's not get too much into Rudy today, but this is what the Jazz are looking for with Rudy.
I bet you would love to get into Rudy.
Listen, and you could admit this is too much. They want a star, a young asset, and picks. That's a lot.
Depends on the picks. And depends on their definition of star. What is that trade I saw the other day about? Did you see the Hawks trade where it was Clint Capella? It was, I think, a first-round pick and whoa, yeah. It was Clint Capella, John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and the 16th overall pick for Rudy Gobert.
That's a lot.
No, I'm glad we talked about that because that's another thing. That is a lot. That might be a little too much. Probably. But this is what I want to tell you. That's what I thought earlier. Guys like John Collins, Aaron Gordon, power forwards that can't really shoot and they're not very quick. You think it's kind of weird to have them on your team? You think it's kind of a weird fit? And they're a little undersized. They can't play center. They can't be a small ball center. John Collins 6'9", Aaron Gordon 6'8". It kind of feels like they're just a weird fit in today's NBA. Those are just two of the guys, but it was just a thought I had earlier. I wanted to see what you thought about that.
I think guys like that I like because but you get
those are the kind of guys you like.
Those are the kind of guys I like. That's what I'm into. If you're a long male, athletic jumper with no jump shot, talk to me. But nah, that guy too gay. We forgot to plug Pride Month. So shout out Pride Month. Shout out your sister's favorite podcast.
Exactly, bro. We just lost all the freaking what is it? Conservative people gone.
We're the liberal side of beer. If you want football and politics talk, you know where to go, man.
If you want racism, I'm just I'm about to cut so much of this out. All right, let's get it.
No, I'm not cutting shit. I like those guys. Again, pause. But I do think that trade, even though like on paper that's too much for Rudy Gobert, I think that works out for both teams because I like the Jazz with like a bunch of role players around Donovan Mitchell, Collins, Capella, Herter, and I think it was a pick too, right?
16th overall.
And then I like the Hawks giving Onyeka more reps because I do think he needs to start actually getting like PT.
He plays good with Trey, yeah.
Yeah, he does, and you could put him next to Rudy. I mean, he's not the best shooter, but could be something kind of like a Draymond Looney thing. I don't know who else. Like, I feel like the Hawks would have to get another piece or two in that trade as well to make it fair. But I think on paper, like Rudy is not that much better than Capella or Collins. So I just don't know. Like on paper, it doesn't make too much sense. But the Hawks kind of need to do something, and the Jazz need to do something. So make it happen.
The Hawks really need to add some scoring. I kind of wanted them to go for a guy like Donovan Mitchell, maybe, or maybe even see like Oladipo go there or something. But just like somebody to help Trey out, take the load off of Trey, pause a little bit.
No, that's like if they threw Jordan Clarkson in that deal with Rudy, then that's a great trade.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson can give you 16 a night.
Or don't get rid of Herter because help. Or like get Clarkson. If it was Collins, Capella, a pick for Rudy and Clarkson, I think that's a good trade.
What is Herter's nickname again? Red Velvet?
Something like that.
That's a valuable
nickname. Red Mamba.
No, Red Mamba is Brian Scalabrine. Or is he White Mamba?
I think he might be Red Mamba. We don't know ball. We're the worst basketball podcast. Because we
Maple Mamba.
Scalabrine's nickname.
Mm-hmm.
The last trade talk I want to talk about before we kind of get into some other stuff. The 76ers are looking, testing the market on Tobias Harris, Matisse, Shake Milton, Korkmaz, Danny Green in the number 23 pick. If you're another team looking like for some assets, which one do you think is the most valuable?
It's got to be Tobias Harris, but you're gonna overpay. You're gonna take on a crazy contract. Most valuable, I think Shake Milton could be good in a good situation where he gets more minutes. Guards were so heavy in Philly this past year. I mean, Maxey getting a lot of minutes, and then Harden coming in really dwindled Shake Milton's playing time, but he could be a 6-man off the bench somewhere. He could go in and get you 10 points a game, 12 points a game off the bench. Korkmaz is a good shooter. Can't play defense for his life. Danny Green, I don't know, just like low-key retire. Like, I don't really care what happens with Danny Green. Matisse, great defender, but bro, like, just cannot score. Like, I think he averaged like 4 or 5 points a game. Or I bet it on him. I took his over one game, and it was like at 5.5 points. Took his over. Probably had 5 points at halftime. Didn't score the second half. Played like 20 minutes in the second half. Didn't score. Lost me like.
That's what his overs were high. Too. Like 6.5 is high for Matisse.
Yeah.
They were trying to feast off him, but I think like if I'm a team that wants to win now, I think you could get Furkan for like a 2nd-round pick or 2 2nd-round picks. I think like he would be the best. Bang for your buck. Like Tobias Harris, you'd have to give up a lot because of the contract. Matisse, yeah. I think they value him a
lot. As far as bang for your buck, I would say probably Milton or Milton, Shake Milton. That's his name, right? Milton?
Yeah.
Bro, Milton. If you keep saying that over and over, that word sounds weird.
Milton?
That's a weird word, right?
Sounds like a name, like a
Shake
first
Milton.
name.
Milton.
Like Milton. What are we?
Yeah. Milton Korkmaz. Yeah, as far as bang for your buck, I like that.
I like it too. I think Milton could be a great like backup point guard for a win now team too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he got that role in Philly. That's kind of it for trade talks. Levine is expected to return to the Bulls. We don't got to talk too much about that. I feel like that was kind of obvious.
You got the Chicago jersey on. What do you think about it?
Shout out Zio too. If you're looking at this on YouTube, shout out our YouTube viewers. Levine, and then last thing I want to talk about, and this kind of transitions into the playoffs. Can you finally admit that I was right and Andrew Wiggins is the second best player on the Warriors?
Andrew Wiggins might be the best player on the Warriors. Come on. Maple Jordan, man, he looked amazing.
He's a beast, dude.
He looked like. I'm glad we don't have a live audience because I get a lot of like pushback right away. But he looks like young Kobe in the finals when it was Kobe with Shaq. Scoring from anywhere, hitting middies, getting a lot of rebounds, hustle plays. He's got. I heard somewhere a long time ago he has like the quickest second jump in the NBA history or something. Bro can get like 2 or 3 offensive rebounds in a row. Like he had a great game 5.
We're just gonna act like you didn't just compare Wiggins to fucking Kobe.
I'm not saying Kobe. Like I'm not saying Kobe. Like Black Mom. I'm talking about like number 8 Kobe. Like Shaq Kobe, not Kobe. Shaq Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
There's no way to get out of this. You're done. You're toast, buddy. TikTok.
Okay, but 26-13 in the NBA Finals game is something Kobe would do. It's Kobe-esque.
But that's different than saying he looks like young Kobe.
No, game 5 he looked like Kobe. Not all finals, not all playoffs, none of that. Game 5, he looked like young Kobe. And when we make a TikTok out of this, go ahead and just chop the little clips in there. Hit that little mid-range, that little Andrew Wiggins, and then you look up Kobe do the exact same thing. Made the same exact noise. Come on. One game he looked like Kobe. That's not the craziest thing in the world to say.
See, that's not what you said at first, though.
That's what I meant. I got a lot going on up here. It's hard to get it all out at once. You gotta let me explain. You gotta let me breathe.
Okay, you're right.
Good clickbait, though. We could definitely be like, yo, Trev said Andrew Wiggins is better than Kobe.
So is Wiggins your finals MVP then?
No.
Who is?
Jason Tatum.
But they're losing. It has to go to a winning player. So who, like, on the winning team, who would be your finals?
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, Jason Tatum.
So you still rolling with the Celtics?
Celtics in 7. Celtics have been the better team, like overall. But when the Warriors get hot, when the Warriors have somebody else besides Curry having like a good game, and then like Poole had his moments, because this was a good game, game 5. Like it was a sorry first half. The Celtics had like 29 points and with like 4 or 5 minutes left in the first half, and they were only getting beat by like 10. They came back, took the lead in the third quarter. It was a 2-point game at the end of the third quarter, but when Poole got hot at the end of that third quarter and then he hit that buzzer beater, it was over, sadly. And the Celtics played like shit. They played like shit, and they only lost by 10. And the crowd, oh my goodness, I meant to bring this up at the beginning. That was the best crowd performance we've seen all playoffs, probably. And we've seen some good ones in Minnesota. We saw some good ones. Where we see in Boston on the way here, in Brooklyn, even on the first round. But that last night, what is that, Chase Center? Or 2 nights ago? Chase Center, right?
Something like, yeah.
Yeah, that was the best crowd we've seen in the playoffs. Because they were struggling in the first quarter.
I got a wager for you, Trevor.
You got a what?
I got a wager for you.
What's that mean, a bet?
A bet. Oh, a little bet. A little wager. A little friendly wager.
Okay.
No applesauce and mustard.
I forgot all about that.
Listen.
You got to eat a beer, dog.
If the Celtics win tomorrow, then we'll do the bet. If they lose tomorrow, like I don't want to have the advantage. But if this goes to Game 7, I say we bet on Game 7. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
If the Celtics win, I'll shave my beard.
Ooh.
If the Warriors win, the stash is gone.
Ah. Oh my goodness. All right. I gotta do it.
And that's only if it goes to 7. If the Warriors close it out at 6, I don't want to take that bet because
that's crazy.
That's what we bet.
Yeah. It's more even that way if we just do Game 7. Yo, that is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, that is terrifying. Imagine. No. Okay.
Imagine me. That's a lot of hair.
Bruh. I'd almost rather shave my eyebrows, to be honest, bro.
If it goes to, you can shave your eyebrows if you want over the mustache.
I wonder how long it'll take to grow back. That's pain. All right, let's go Warriors. Go Warriors in 6. Let's go. Close it out. Close it out, boys.
The bet it's in play. You guys heard it. You guys spam in the comments. Let us know who you guys want to see beardless, facial hairless. I'm gonna keep my mustache if I have to shave my beard because I do want to see.
Terrifying. Yeah. All right. Okay, I could do that.
Give me a little shake, Trevor.
All right. Yeah, it's good now.
It's good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good. What are we going into? Let's talk a little more about the game.
The first half, do you think the Warriors defense was that good and just like the aura, the momentum, the crowd, or was the Celtics offense really bad? Because it looked like both.
It looked like both. I don't know. I feel like in a game where Curry doesn't hit a 3, like the Celtics legit have had 2 games that they like should have won, and they just didn't. Like there was.
That's what I'm saying. They still haven't played their best basketball yet. They did for a half in Game 1 or Game 2.
Was it Game 2 where they were up the whole game and lost?
I think that was Game 4. No, they won Game 2. Wait, did they win Game 1?
They didn't win Game 2 because the Warriors didn't win 3 straight.
True. Yeah, they won Game 1.
I think it was Game 2 where they were up the whole game and they lost, and then you can't afford to lose a game where Curry doesn't hit a 3-pointer. I'm sorry. Curry
he hasn't gone without a 3 since November 8th of 2018.
That's crazy that Curry hit a 3 in every game. Like Curry's 3-point streak is longer than Klay Thompson's injury streak. Wow. All that time we've missed without Klay Thompson, Curry hit a 3 in every game. That's so nuts.
That's pretty good, man. That's what happens when you stop practicing defense and other stuff and you just start shooting 3s all day.
Curry looked like a great defender in that game. Curry had a great defensive.
He's been better.
I'm not the. A lot of people are like Curry's a great defender. I'm not that guy.
Don't be that guy.
That guy's annoying. But yeah. I think Curry has had a great defensive series in the final.
Okay. I could accept that.
So be honest, if the Warriors win, who's your finals MVP?
Andrew Wiggins. Well, I mean, a lot's gonna come of these next game or 2 games.
Yeah.
Bro, how did you get you got me rooting for the Warriors, bro, in game 6. I don't want to stress this mustache. Oh.
I need to text. I'm gonna text Zach and Terry right now.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna be coming on the episode of the Ski Mask.
With the push iced tea.
Facts. Let me go grab it. I'm gonna have to go grab one from the store. I actually bought one of those a while ago because I worked in a warehouse and it was like less than 10 degrees in the spot I worked at. So I bought a face mask and I bought it at a gas station one night before work. It was like 10 p.m. or something, and I was like getting gas, and I went inside and grabbed that. And I checked out, and the lady that worked at the gas station, she was like, "Hey, you be careful tonight, okay?" And I was like, "Come on, come on."
Did have some explaining to do? Were you like, oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I should have put it on right in front of her.
Will do.
Where's the money?
Some movie shit. Like, yeah, I'll be careful.
One other thing I wanted to bring up, NBA. A couple days ago, Taylor Jenkins got a multi-year contract extension for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well deserved. We gave him a lot of love this year during the regular season, and just wanted to shout him out because that is a great young team. That's a great coach team. They got a top 5, 6, 7 NBA or MVP next season probably, and they played fine without him off the floor. So shout out to Coach Jenkins. Shout out to the Minnesota Grizzlies. Shout out to Beerly Hockey.
We also got a Beerly Hockey.
I forgot to plug him at the beginning.
So you just slid him in there?
Yeah, I didn't forget. I just waited.
Pistons are expected to trade Jeremy Grant. We got breaking news on the podcast. Tobias Harris for Jeremy Grant swap? That would be so hot.
Hey, I don't mind that.
That would be so hot.
That would be hot. Call it. Call it now.
Call it. I called it.
That's happening.
That would be... Imagine Embiid with like a switchable defensive wing next to him. Like, you beat Jeremy Grant, and then you got to deal with Embiid. I miss that Jeremy Grant. That was like all defense.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker thinks he's like KD now.
At least he's like a little more consistent than Tobias Harris. However, Toby played a lot better when Harden came along, but I don't even want to think about that right now.
Toby was the second best player on that team in the playoffs.
Nah, Tyrese.
You're right.
But yeah, Harden.
Fourth.
Harden making $47 million next year. Let's not think about it. I had to think about it last night when we were talking to our Eagles guest on the football show. Had to talk about the Sixers. Wasn't happy.
Tough time to be a Sixers fan.
Yeah, as it is every year. Is this a tough time or a good time to be a Thunder fan? Because like, you got a bright future, but like, I'm sorry.
If I'm being honest, dude, I watched like 2 Thunder games last year, if that.
Okay.
I'm a basketball fan first, but like, when the Thunder are good, I'm an annoying Thunder fan.
You are ball.
I am ball. I'm Lonzo Ball.
So let's get an official prediction for you. The rest of the NBA Finals. You taking Warriors in 6?
See that? You didn't even notice.
What? Oh no, I didn't have it pulled up. Lonzo?
I was trying to do the little flex, but...
Oh, my bad. I had a different screen up. I didn't even...
So anytime I've done anything, like any faces or anything, you just haven't seen?
No, I'm usually on the screen page. I had to look at something else. I had to see what we were going into next. I had to pull up the outline right quick.
Did you just see when I whipped my cock out and started beating it on the...
I did not.
You missed that part?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
I missed it all.
Why was your mouth open?
Good thing I'm recording everything, though.
Why was your mouth open then?
Hey.
Audio listeners are in shambles right now.
Huh?
Audio listeners are in shambles right now.
And this is on what? YouTube, Twitch? What? Yeah.
The keyboards are like...
Hey. Hey, Celtics in 7. That's me.
I got Warriors in 6. Unfortunately.
Well, there's only 3 things that can happen. And if 2 of those things happen, I keep my mustache. If one of those things happen, I lose my mustache. Okay. I can deal with that. That's good. The odds are in my favor. I'm fine.
You're rooting for Warriors in 6 or Celtics in 7. So, yeah, we got people. We gotta shout out people that fuck.
Yeah, responses of the week. I know you cooked that up for us.
No. Wait. Where's my laptop, bro? The people who missed, who fucked up, who
who got deleted?
Who got deleted? Let me go check that really quick. Hold up. You guys get a little cake shot.
Exactly.
crazy. I'm in all red. I'm not affiliated. I'm in my room. We got a lot of people who are gone. Oh shit! Don't want no girlies calling me on the podcast. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So what could happen? Celtics can't win in 6 anymore. Okay, ready? These are a lot. We got a lot of names to shout out
Kick them off.
or shout down. Julian. Did we do Julian last week? I don't think so.
I think so.
These are Celtics and 5 people. Julian at Turn Up Houston. At Bonnet Joey. How hard is it to answer? All, unfortunately, won't win a jersey. Also, oh shit, I actually deleted them off the fucking sheet. I know we did this one. Celtics and 6 people. Sorry, Carrie, you're out of there. Me and Trev out of there.
I'm out. Yeah.
At B Scouting, at GS Sawyer, at Crazy Pellet, at Mike Dean 58. Shout out Ginger, OKC Flow, Devin Blair, Aries Trace 03, and Love is Harden out of there. Discord is still looking good. Majority of Discord is still alive. No one got eliminated from Discord. Crazy.
Community.
Shout out our community of just ball heads.
Just ball knowers.
Just ball knowers. We also got. Now we could do it. Now we could talk about tweets of the week. So we're doing this now. Worst tweets, best tweets. We look at our comments. You know, we read our comments. And a lot of y'all know ball. Some people visit and they comment on our shit and they don't know ball. You know, not ball heads. So we just got some people to talk about today. First one, because I put this list together, bro. I got so much bias on all these. I'm just gonna make that clear now.
It better not be any of my homies.
The bias is crazy. Shout out is literally at Golden State. I didn't even notice that.
What did he say?
This is on the PG versus Anthony Davis tweet. He said PG had his squad in the conference finals, pushing the big 3 Heat to brink. I'll take him. That's a real fan right there.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
You like that?
AD was still better, but PG had a cool little squad. He was right. PG did have a cool little squad.
At Fly Guy.
Just go ahead. Let's not get into it. We did it last episode.
We do it every week. I feel like every time we debate the same shit for like 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
At Fly Guy Ty 7, he said, "Dude's finna go to a pool party in the torture chamber. We going all the way." And this is pick one.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, pool and Dort backcourt. Not bad.
I mean, that's crazy.
That was a fun tweet. That was a cool tweet.
That is fun. I feel like more
Simons and Kuzma.
You said Simons and Kuzma?
Yeah.
I think I'd take Hero and Dort. Last one, the high school mixtape tweet. Who had the best high school mixtape? Shout out Akil Carr. I like a year ago just rewatched like everything from him, dude. He's so good.
Yeah.
But the comment I chose to pick was at Talkin' Hoops with 2 S's. Lonzo mixtape underrated.
Right, yeah, especially that is with his brothers too. That is a crazy mixtape. Little LaMelo on there, like freshman LaMelo hooping on varsity.
That had Chino Hills bumping.
I bet.
Pick one to add to your bench. McDaniels, Brown, Caruso, Pat Bev. The Suns fan at Nasir Prod. This is the first one, bad one of the week. He said, "I'll take Pat Bev and start him over Chris Paul."
Ooh, goodness. That's rough.
That is rough. Even you, a Chris Paul hater, can't ride with that?
Nah, because Chris Paul got offense. P-Bev just running around on offense.
And this one's worse. And we talked about this a lot.
Patrick Beverly can't score, bro. Like he can't score by himself.
If you were to look at the worst tweets of the week, what do you think would be number one? And we talked about this multiple times this week, me and you privately.
Worst tweets sent to us, like replied?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Said? Out of the ones you just said?
No, this is a different tweet. But this is like, me and you talked about this a couple times this week. You tweeted something and a bunch of people said this. Nothing?
I'm blinking.
Okay, I got you. You're gonna.
I'm a bad guy to put on the spot, man.
You tweeted rank these role players 1 through 4. And people said KPJ isn't a role player.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was last week.
This was 6 days ago.
Oh.
So we talked about it, I think.
Days ago.
Yeah, we're kind of miscombobulated right now. We don't have a set schedule. But, I mean, come on. It's the first best worst of the week. KPJ isn't a role player is still just nasty to me.
Yeah, don't, like, what do you call that man? Like
what does he do?
Don't say he's a star. Don't you dare. Yeah, that man's a role player. Come on. He's cool, though. He's a cool role player, but he's a role player.
People just like KPJ because he's dope.
Yeah, exactly. That's a cool little backcourt, too. It's a dope backcourt, but, like, that's a role player, man.
You know ball. You're a ball
People
head.
thought he was going to be the next Harden.
You're a beerly boy. Beerly summer.
You know? Beer dog summer.
Stop with that shit, bro.
Beer dog. I wish I had
Did
one
we
right
talk
now.
about this last week?
No, it didn't happen last week. It happened over the weekend. We talked about it on football last night.
Bro, this dude fucking Trevor. There was 3-4 days where I'd wake up every morning. I was waking up to these, Trevor. That was the worst part to me. I was waking up to Snapchats saying beer dog, and Trevor's fucking dipping a hot dog in a cup of beer and fucking smacking it. And the first day I texted him, I was like, yo, how was it though? And he was like, it's ass. And then the second day, this motherfucker has mustard and ketchup on that bitch. It's a fucking like, that was so nasty.
Bro, I have mustard and ketchup on there. I had limes in the beer. Bro, it's good. We were down at the Beerly Sports HQ, the penthouse in Fort Myers. Me and Carrie spent the weekend down there, put some work in. Yeah, all we had to eat was beer dogs. We had some mimosas, some beer. It was fun. We actually had a Four Loko. Word to Zach getting engaged.
Shout out to Zach getting engaged.
It was disgusting. I drank like 3-4 sips of it and just like poured it out. Yeah, it was horrible. But good thing we're not Four Loko Sports. I would have quit by now.
The worst part of it was, bro, was like you were sending me those snaps at 8, 9 in the morning.
This man, you woke up and wiped your eyes. The first thing you had to think of was a hot dog and beer just getting pushed down my throat.
Bro, that's like 8 a.m. Think of it like this, bro. 8 a.m. is not even like 8 a.m. your time. So 11 for you is too early for a hot dog and too early for beer.
No, it's not.
You had both the bitches.
No, that's it. No, like when I was sending you those at 11 o'clock, like I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was probably like my second or third beer dog of the day.
Crazy.
No, you'll try one day. I encourage everyone to try one at least once. Zach said he's gonna do it, so Zach said, we'll see Zach's feedback next week on football, or 2 weeks now from football. Was that all for the responses of the week?
Yeah, that's all I got for responses of the week. Shout out our great community.
Okay, shout out to our Twitter community. Every week on Twitter at Beerly Hoops. Follow us, by the way. We tweet out about to record the show. What do you want us to talk about? And then delete it promptly after because we just get so many replies right away, and we can only do so much. I left this one up for like 2 hours today and got like nothing. But shout out to Anthony Cassone 4, and Liam Speary for answering. That's all. Rapid fire. Let's get into that. You ready for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, this one hot off the press like an hour ago. Fill in the blank Andrew Wiggins is a top what player in the NBA?
35.
That's
Wait,
fair.
let me pull the list up. I gotta pull up our list.
Oh yeah, we got the top 50s. Bro, those probably look crazy right now.
Yeah, I gotta.
Especially having KD at 1. I don't know how you sleep at night.
That tweet you sent about the Celtics and you deleted it.
Yeah.
That shit's ass.
Huh?
That shit's fire. That was a fire tweet.
Nah, it was sucking. Pulled the plug ASAP.
But you should tweet what Celtics team's better. This one or that one.
Maybe if they win the ring, because everybody's just gonna say, "Oh, the one with the ring."
But you know, motherfuckers hate that team.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say
overrated.
Andrew Wiggins is the 26th best player in the NBA right now.
26th?
Yeah, that's where Chris Middleton is.
Who are a few of the guys behind him, like the 5 guys behind him?
Middleton, Garland, Ingram, Jared Allen, Anthony Edwards.
That's fair. As of right now, that's fair.
Because Zach LaVine's above him. I don't think I'd take him over Zach LaVine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking at. 26th best player in basketball, Andrew Wiggins.
Okay, that's fair. I would have said like 30, 35 just off the top of my head, but that's fair. All in their prime, rank these 1 to 4. I might have done this last week. Rasheed Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal, Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh.
Wait, say it again.
Rasheed Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal, Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh.
Amari Stoudemire. No. Bosh, Amari, Rasheed, Jermaine. But respect to the Jermaine.
Respect to prime Jermaine. That's all since we recorded not that long ago, but I'm going to tell you the next tweet I'm going to tweet in about an hour. Who is the worst franchise when it comes to developing young talent? Some of the teams I put are the Kings, Magic, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Los Angeles Lakers. I feel like it's topped up between the Kings and the Magic. I feel like it's probably the Kings.
I feel like it's the Magic or the Lakers.
Yeah, as far as young talent, yeah.
Because every Laker player goes and gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. Even yeah, I'll say the Lakers. Give me the Lakers.
It's debuting in an hour, and it'll come out before the episode comes out. So you're the only person ever in the world to answer that tweet as of right now.
And I'm 1 for 1. I don't miss.
1 for 1, Wanger.
Wanger.
Let's see, what else we got about that? What else? You got anything else? Anything before we plug up and hop out of here?
Nah, quick episode. 38 minutes.
Slight. We'll have to run something up at the end of the finals, freshly cut for one of us, unless the Warriors win in 6. But if there's a game 7, there will be facial hair on the floor.
There will be. We'll have to.
We should do it on the show.
That'd be tough. I don't want to make a mess. I gotta get a towel or some shit. My setup's too clean, boy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta run it up. Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to our Discord. Always keeping it real in there. I'm gonna get more active again. I'm gonna give a shout out to the website BeerlySports.com. We published MLB awards. We published Zach's golf article, and we published a mock draft sometime by the end of this week. So if any of that interests you, you could check us out there. I got it set up, so I'm gonna be streaming again. You guys can find me on Twitch, Daddy Lil Dort. That's it for me, man. You plug up. You do it better than me, man. You're the GOAT podcast host.
Hey, man. Like you said, to all those guys, all of our writers, insiders here at Beerly Sports, shout out to Alex, shout out to Richie, Zach, Dort, all you guys putting some great content out. It's the year of the beer. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, all of our social medias at Beerly Sports, Beerly Hoops, Beerly Football, Beerly Baseball, Beerly Hockey. TikTok, Really Sports, Gmail, reallysports@gmail.com. Email us. We probably won't read it. I check it like twice a week. Nah, I'm just playing. That's all. Let's get out of here. Celtics in 7.
Good at it, bow.
That sounded just like him.